What's up, guys? Kevin Zellman here with your weekly Idol recap right here on Q Hollywood for Get Real LOL. For all of your entertainment news, make sure you are following us on Facebook and make sure you hit that follow button on Twitter. So this week on American Idol, it was a double elimination, which we don't see too often. So how it worked out was we found out who our top 7 were. They performed, and then the bottom 3 performed for the judges to choose one of those 3 singers to make it into the top 8 of the farewell season of American Idol. The first contestant safe was Dalton Rapattoni. He sang Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. And when I heard he was singing this song, I thought it would be a great fit for him. Was I right about this? No. But was I wrong about this? No. He did a solid job, but comparing this to his past performances, it definitely wasn't one of his best. It was lacking something. I don't know what that was. It started off a little slow for me, but J-Lo told him that he needed to get out of his head and that it's a competition with himself. This isn't a competition with everyone else. I thought that was great for J-Lo to say to him. Harry said that Dalton reminds him of Billy Joel Armstrong from Green Day. And if you remember, actually, a few weeks ago, I said that he should sing a Green Day song. I believe I said 21 Guns, because he reminds me so much of Billy Joel Armstrong. So I'm glad Harry and I were on the same wavelength there. The next contestant safe was Lee Jun, and he took on You Somebody by Kings of Leon. This was a very different song choice for him, and I'm glad that he's taking the risks. He was singing at the mic stand, playing his guitar, like usual, so I'm happy that he was able to let loose halfway through the song. He took the mic off the stand, he threw his guitar over his shoulder, and he just really interacted with all of the fans, and I really liked seeing this version of him. I thought that this is exactly what we needed to see. And he needed to do that in order to keep our attention. It was a solid performance. I'm still wanting more from him, though. I don't know what it is, but he's missing a little bit of oomph that I want from him, and I don't know how to explain that. The next contestant safe, and moving on to the top 8, is Sonika Vade, and she tackled Kelly Clarkson's Since You've Been Gone. And she truly has a beautiful voice, but this performance, it wasn't the best. It's a huge song, as you guys all know, so you really have high standards to live up to, let alone it's Kelly Clarkson you're singing this on American Idol. Keith suggested that she should have more attitude with this song, which definitely would have helped the performance. And in the package leading up to her songs, she said how she never has had a boyfriend, so she doesn't know how to connect to the song in that respect. And that's a really bad thing. You guys, they just can't sing songs that they like. They have to sing songs that they connect to, because that's how you're going to be able to convey the emotion. That's where Sonika lacked during this performance. But the good thing is, she doesn't have to worry, because she will definitely be making it through to next week. So I think she can sit in her chair with a smile on her face knowing she'll be back. Next up, and moving through to the top 8, is Mackenzie Borg, and he sang Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance With Somebody. It's stuck in my head all day long. But when I heard this song choice, I was hoping that it was going to be like a David Cook, Billie Jean moment. By the way, that was an awful singing voice, I'm sorry. But last week I said that Mackenzie has the ability to be very unpredictable, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Keith pointed out that you never really hear guys singing that song, which already made him stand out. J-Lo said that some songs, when they do switch-ups on the songs, they don't work. This one that Mackenzie did completely worked. He did a great job. But what I still think that he has more to show us, and I think he's one of the most exciting contestants this season. So I'm very excited for his performance each week as I'm watching the show. Also moving on to the top 8 is Isla Porsche Renee. She sang Halo by Beyonce, so you guys know when someone sings a Beyonce song, I automatically get nervous, even for Isla Porsche, who can sing the phone book. She knocked this out of the park yet again, guys. Everything about this performance was perfect. The staging, the wings on the back of the screen, her dress, her hair, her makeup, it was an incredible performance. What I liked is that she focused on a different part of the song than how Beyonce does it. She focused on the lyric Fade Away, whereas Beyonce, she focuses more on I Can Feel Your Halo. And that was an interesting change, and that's what I liked about it. It shows her artistry, and it shows that she's connecting to the lyrics and to the song. She ended this song, you're going to love this, she ended this by going a cappella, which was unbelievable. My only issue with her is that I don't necessarily know if I can see her being an American Idol. Granted, she definitely has the best voice in the competition. I just don't know if I can see myself going to her concerts and buying her albums. Regardless, she's going to be having a huge and massive career after this show, without a doubt. Next up was Trent Harmon, and he sang When a Man Loves a Woman, and he is just so good. He says that he's been working really hard on his facial expressions because he makes kind of like weird faces when he's trying to get the big notes out that he needs to get out. He was a little in his head about that, the judges pointed that out, but I remembered this actually. I was at a Jessie J concert, and she apologized the first few rows in the venue because they had to see her make her weird faces, and she actually said weird faces, while she's trying to get these notes out. I think Jessie J is one of the best vocalists of our day, without a doubt. So if you need to make those weird faces, Trent, go ahead and do them. J-Lo said that she can even envision a Trent and Isla Porsche finale. So those are huge words coming out of J-Lo. I was surprised she even was able to say that contractually. The next contestant safe was Tristan McIntosh, and she was going to sing Clarity by Zedd. Last week, I said I didn't see her as a country artist, and this completely solidified that. When she was in rehearsals, everyone was telling her how that song wasn't really working for her, wasn't the right fit. She did shed some tears. Every contestant on Idol sheds tears at one point, so she did change her song, and she changed it to Go Rest High on That Mountain by Vince Gill. And this was a great performance and a great song choice for Tristan. Keith and J-Lo, they gave her a standing ovation, and that is exactly what she needed after being so frustrated with her song choices. My one complaint, though, is that I just don't know if she knows who she is yet. That's my only thing. Alright, so your bottom three artists are Avalon Young, Olivia Rocks, and Gianna Isabella. Each contestant is now singing for the judges, and the judges are making the decision on the two contestants who are going to be going home. First up is Avalon Young. She took the stage and she sang The Weeknd's Academy Award nominated song, that I'd get the Oscars in there since those just happened. His song Earned It, and she proves that she really earns a spot in the top 8. Earns it. Get it? It was a great performance. She seemed so much more comfortable on the stage and with herself than she did during last week's performance, which brought her into this bottom 3. Harry said that for a song that is slow, it takes a lot to keep everyone interested. But she actually executed that part very well. She kept everyone really interested in wanting to see what note she was going to hit next. Next was Olivia Rocks, and she sang Trouble by Pink, and she always surprises me on what an insane voice she has. She hit incredibly high, long, and hard notes during the song. The judges were saying that she needs to bring the feeling and emotion to the songs that she sings, and if she does bring that, she will have an incredible performance. I am surprised that she is in the bottom 3, especially after last week's performance of Unconditionally, the Katy Perry song. I thought she did an incredible job last week, so I was a little confused on that when Ryan did announce that Olivia was in the bottom 3. The last contestant to perform was Gianna Isabella, and she sang Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You. She looked extremely nervous on the stage, and to be honest, who wouldn't be when you know that your fate lies in that one single performance? She has a very pretty voice, and the judges actually commented on that, but I just didn't feel that this performance would be able to carry her on to the next round of the competition, so I didn't know where the judges really lied on these 3 artists. So after the judges deliberated, which happened very quickly, I have to say, they decided to send Avalon Young through to the top 8. That means we are saying goodbye to Gianna Isabella and Olivia Rocks. So I showed this off last week, that I got this from the Idol after party, and we're going to start using it. We are now going to be putting the X's over the eliminated contestants. So we have, it was Olivia Rocks, so I don't want to put this X over. Can you all see that? Olivia Rocks, and then we have Gianna Isabella, since they were both sent home. And if I can get this sticker off, that would really help things. So you guys, unfortunately, this is all of the time that I have today while I'm putting that over Gianna's face. Unfortunately, this is kind of sad. But make sure you guys are following me on Twitter at Kevin Zellman, using hashtag IdolRecap, and tweet me because I want to know if you guys have different opinions than I do. I want to start a conversation on there, and the conversation will then be brought onto next week's episode. I'll shout you guys out, and we can talk about that on the episode because I want to add the fans' perspective on this and their opinions on who they like out of the remaining 8 contestants, if you could see this. So yeah, make sure you guys are following me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!